This is how I made my song called Pass Out. So first I went to BeatStars looking for a beat that I liked. Eventually I found one, so I went ahead and bought it. Then I opened up FL Studio. And here I kept it pretty simple, just beat, ad-libs, lead vocal, and sound effect. For the first plugin we have auto-tune, the retune speed is maxed out, and I have it on modern mode. Then I use this vocal preset called the Leroy Vox, which I found in Wave Studio Rack, 2 compressors, RVox and CLA2A. Then there was a EQ-P1, which boosted some of the low around 100 Hz, and then it boosted a lot of the high around 16K Hertz. Then there was an EQ that cut some of the low end and some of the low mid frequencies. And then they had the SSL channel strip here, which looks like a spaceship, but if you want to pause it and copy edit the settings down, you can. Then there was a de-esser and parallel. Then we have R-Comp, which is a really popular plugin. Your favorite artist probably uses this. Then I added Silk Vocal, which I use as a second de-esser, and then I have that set to 50. Then I used H-Delay, and I have it at 1/4 delay, and I turned the feedback down, as well as I turned off the analog mode, because it adds a hissing noise if you don't. Then for the reverb, I used Valhalla Future Verb. This was just the default preset that opens when you open up the plugin, and I just turned down the mix knob a bit. Then for the sound effect, I just used Fruity Reverb, and then I linked the lead vocal as a sidechain to the beat, put on Curves Resolve, then I turned this knob to 44, and then the mode was Vocals Rap. So how I linked it is I went up to this gear, went to Processing, and then on the stereo aux in, and you just select whatever your vocal was called. And then this is the ad-libs preset. It's exactly the same except for I turned up the fruity flanges. And then I used Fruity Reverb instead of Valhalla Reverb. And then this was the reverb I used for the sound effect I had. Then for the master, I just used the God particle. All the settings were the same except for I turned down the limiter by 1 dB. And then I set the output to -1 dB. Now this is really important to make sure your levels are good when posting on Spotify. So I made sure that this gain knob was adjusted until I was hitting -1 true peak. The target was -9 LUFS, and the true peak max was -1, and that just makes sure you're hitting the right levels for when you're posting on Spotify. I hope this gave you some inspiration to make your own songs, and if you do make some songs, make sure to post those songs. If you want to stream this song, it's on my YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Soundcloud.